Hey, Pop, with the women's tournament in San Antonio this month, one of your Team USA colleagues, Don Staley, is here. And I'm just wondering what you think about a successful coach like her using her voice to speak up about things, not necessarily sticking to basketball.
Well, it's vitally important, especially in the environment we live in today. She's a wonderful woman. She's committed on and off the court, and to continue to speak about injustice is very, very important because we have a large group of politically elected people who basically want some things to go away.
Yeah.
The most recent example, obviously, is the fact that how many Republicans, voted against having a commission to investigate the riot on January 6th. They want it to go away, like it didn't happen. And we have to talk about things. We have to talk about, the way police unions make it very difficult for justice to be found, especially by, Black and brown victims. And you can go on and on, but they don't want to talk about these things. And the fact that Coach Staley keeps it in the broader conversation is very important so that people can never forget about this, and hopefully changes are made. But if we don't say anything, it's just business as usual.
She mentioned to me today, and I know you don't consider yourself any kind of huge leader on this, but just the idea that you, Steve, Doc Rivers, on down the line, that she mentioned just the fact that other coaches are on the right side means something to her. Do you see that as kind of part of your responsibility to kind of be on the right side of things?
I think all of us feel that. I think, every citizen who either experiences or witnesses the injustice has a responsibility to speak up. Obviously, we have a little bit of a platform, and maybe a few more people will hear us, but we need to use that because we're in dire straits right now in a lot of ways. Even in our own state, we have a governor, we have a lieutenant governor, we have an attorney general who helped perpetrate the lie about the election. People that tell us you don't need to wear a mask. Just illogical, transparent ignorance and purposeful deception is just mind-boggling, and we have to call it out.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mike. Let's go to Angel Gray from Cavs TV.
Thank you so much, and Coach, thank you for your time and your statements earlier as well. Sorry for the basketball question, but with the substantial amount of time that
you're having a game today, right?
I know. I apologize.
That's okay. That's okay. No, you don't have to apologize.
But with the amount of time that you've spent in this league, you've been able to see how this game has evolved, even positions as far as players. How would you say the role of the big has evolved to this point? The big on the block is pretty rare. We don't see that very often. The rules have something to do with that. Skill changes have something to do with that. When we see big guys now, they're shooting threes. They're spreading the floor. So, that wasn't exactly Kareem or Wilt's game. So it's been a huge difference for the big guys.
Thank you, Angel. Let's go to Tom Orsborn.
Pop, I know DeMar's available, but just want to make sure, is he active tonight?
Yeah, he's active. He'll start.
Okay. And JB was talking about DeMar's example for the African-American community as far as mental health goes.
Uh-huh.
Does part of that involve what he just did? There was a time when players and people in general would rush back to get to their jobs and try to tough things out like this. But what does it say about DeMar that he took the time out and was with his family and did the right thing in that area?
Well, I don't know if your prefacing comments are true or not about what people did in certain situations. Some took time, some didn't. Circumstances are always different. So notwithstanding those comments, he did what was necessary for his family. And I applaud him for that. It's what everybody should do. Your family loves you. Basketball doesn't.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay.